Today we are going to discuss about the how to write an essay. Essay कसरी लेख्ने भन्ने कुरामा how to write an essay. First of all, introduction part. First part is introduction part. Introduction part. Introduction part. First part is introduction part. Introduction part means definition. Definition number one, we have to describe what is the topic of the essay, what is the meaning of the topics of the essay, that is definition. Areas related to the topics, areas related to the topics. What are the areas related to the topics? And we can slightly mention the history related to the topics. History related to the topics. That's a yes. History related to the topic. Then number two my description. Description. First of all, we have to describe the present scenario related to the topics. Present scenario related to the topics. Present scenario. What is the present scenario? If we are going to discuss about, if we are going to write about the essay, what is the present scenario related to the topics means which topics, the present situation of suppose education, suppose child right. What is the present scenario? What are the drawback? What are the drawback? What are the drawback? Drawback of the topic. What are the problems or means drawback or loophole of the topics? Then then another one is the suggestion related. The suggestion related to the topic. Suggestion related to the topic. Way forward. Problem solving mechanism. Mechanism to the topics. What is the problem and how to overcome those problems, or problem solving mechanism we have to describe in description. And what is the role? What is the role of government or stakeholder to correct the problem, to correct the problem. Yes, This is the description. What is the role of government or stakeholder or individual effort to correct those problem or to correction if drawback is there, and if the drawback is or porous or certain lack are are appear in these topics, then you can describe what is the role, individual role, I mean individual government role, stakeholder roles, anybody you can describe about this. Then next number three, that is conclusion. Conclusion. Overall conclusion. Number one, overall summary. Overall summary. Number two ma one key fact related to the topic. Real fact of overall description. Real fact of overall description. So if we are going to write the essay, just you have to categorize into three part must divide. First part introduction, second description, and third conclusion. One paragraph is related to the introduction part. Introduction is related to the definition. First you have to mention the definition of this essay topics को definition दिनुहोस्, and areas related to the topics related areas के छन् you have to mention गर्नुहोस्, र हिस्ट्री छ भने हिस्ट्रीको सामान्य कुरा लिएर ओभरअल you have to describe. सपोज तपाईले तपाईको बारेमा डिस्क्राइब गर्नुहुन्छ भने म फलानु, मेरो नाम यस्तो, मेरो एजुकेसन यस्तो भन्नुहुन्छ, that you are going to do the same things that you introduce what is these topics. तपाईको मेन थीम के हुनु पर्यो भने what is the topics के हो, you should mention, you have to introduce about this topic. के रहेछ त अनइम्प्लोयमेन्ट भनेको के हो, एजुकेसन भनेको के हो, child right भनेको के हो, you have to broadly describe in one paragraph, that is introduction part. Then second is the description part. Description part you have to mention present scenarios related to the topics. What is the present scenarios related to the topics? Related to the essay topics. What is the present scenario? Suppose if you are going to write essay about education को बारेमा, what is the educational situation in present situation in Nepal? You have to describe first. What are the drawbacks if you are going to write the essay of education को बारेमा essay लेख्दै हुनुहुन्छ भने you have to mention what are the present situation of the education. Present situation का education का situation के हो, what are the drawback in the present situation, what type of education is necessary. If you are going to write essay about education को बारेमा लेख्दै हुनुहुन्छ भने प्रेजेन्ट सिनारियो के हो, त्यसपछि यसको ड्रब्याक के छन्, अब कस्तो खालको एजुकेसन ट्राइङ छ, what are the I have going to describe about it. What are the drawback के छ त अहिले प्रेजेन्ट सिचुएसनको एजुकेसनमा ड्रब्याक, त्यो ड्रब्याक दिनु पर्यो र सजेसन यहाँले कस्तो अब सजेसन दिनु पर्यो, कस्तो खालको चाहिँ एजुकेसन आवश्यक छ, के भयो भने that we adapt to the technical education and we achieve the real result of the education. कसरी real result achieve गर्न सक्ने, what is the problem मेकानिजम के चाहिँ मेकानिजम छ त यसलाई सल्भ गर्नलाई त्यो प्रब्लम फाइन्डिङ गर्नु पर्यो प्रब्लम फाइन्डिङ गरिसकेपछि हाउ क्यान वी ओभरकम दोस प्रब्लम वाट आर द मेकानिजम के छ भनेर फेरि मेकानिजमको बारेमा वी क्यान डिस्क्राइब इन डिस्क्रिप्सन फेरि देन एनदर वान व्हाट इज द रोल अफ द गभर्नमेन्ट एन्ड इन्डिभिजुअल पर्सन त्यसपछि विभिन्न नेसनल फोरममा के छ नेसनल इन्ट्रेस्ट के छ पोलिटिकल इन्ट्रेस्ट के छ तपाईँको गभर्नमेन्ट इन्ट्रेस्ट के छ र हाम्रो रोल स्टेक होल्डरको रोल के हो वाट आर द रोल अफ द गभर्नमेन्टको रोल इन्डिभिजुअल रोल स्टेक होल्डरका रोलहरू गार्जेनका रोलहरू हुन सक्छन् यु हेभ टु डिस्क्राइब all the rules to all the rules to correct those problems to get the education in right from एजुकेसन ल्याउन कस्ता खालको एजुकेसन दिनु पर्यो भनेर अब तपाईँ डिस्क्रिप्सन फेजमा दिनु देन आफ्टर वी आर गोइङ टु डिस्कस अबाउट कन्क्लुजन फेजमा अब हामी जानु पर्यो कन्क्लुजनमा ओभरअल समरी के छ वाट इज ओभरअल समरी ओभरअल हामीले डिस्क्राइब गरेका समरी के छ के फ्याक्ट वान सेन्टेन्समा अनि त्यसपछि हामीले माथि भन्न खोजेको थोरै चिजहरू निचोड के हो वी आर गोइङ टु डिस्क्राइब अबाउट द रियल फ्याक्ट्स र रियल फ्याक्ट्सहरू के छन् वी हेभ टु कन्क्लुजन लास्ट प्याराग्राफमा वी हेभ टु मेन्सन इन लास्ट प्याराग्राफमा ओभरअल मिठो कुरा ठ्याक्कै भन्न खोजेको कुरा माथिको निचोड के हो त वाट आर द कन्क्लुजन के हो भनेर वी क्यान मेन्सन इन द लास्ट प्याराग्राफ द्याट इज द फ्रेमवर्क अफ द essay framework how to write an essay. Yes, exactly. If you follow this prescription, follow this rules and regulation, follow this mechanism, definitely you can write a very wonderful essay or model essay. So please follow this principle to write a perfect essay. Thank you very much.